I'm taking care of our viewers here, our fans.
Take care of them, don't worry about me.
So there's a little shelter built here and a nice little place by the water. I don't know, maybe it's a good fishing spot. Greetings, adventurers! It's David and Heather, the Singapore expats, and we are here today at Tampines Quarry. A big shout out to Mr. Slen, who recommended this a while back in the comments. I didn't forget you. We are here. We are exploring. This is a really cool place. It looks like there's no sign per se, but there are plenty of trails to walk through. So we are excited to walk through and explore the quarry today.
Yeah!
Well, this looks like the closest thing we found to a sign marking the quarry. So it doesn't give the name of the quarry, it just says, hey, don't fish here. Most of the terrain here appears to be pretty, I don't know, it's not paved or anything, it's pretty rugged. And so it gives you, it's unlike a lot of the other hikes we do. It feels a lot more naturey. I also read that we need to watch out for snakes, so we will keep an eye on that and try not to get eaten, or bitten by a snake, or fall down the trail. We found an altar here in the quarry. Looks like it must be frequented. Ooh, what do we have here? A little tent. Oh, cool. We got a little hangout spot. It looks like this was a spot where people are hanging out fairly often. So there's a little shelter built here and a nice little place by the water. I don't know, maybe it's a good fishing spot, but nice place to relax and avoid the rain, I guess, in this shelter. There are also motorbikes that come through here, and you can see the deep tracks from the bikes, and we've already seen a couple mountain bikers as well. So great place to go biking, and you can see how this would be some fun mountain biking terrain. Oh, Heather, you're avoiding the puddle? You could totally take that puddle.
Let's try to take this hill.
Okay, you got the hill. Well done. Wow, really opens up here. This trail is so cool. Way unlike anything else we've seen in Singapore. This is like wild Singapore. That is a cool canopy. I think I hear a motorbike. Okay, it looks like the path has gotten very, very rough. It's narrow. This is clearly mostly a motorbike path. There's high grass, and thankfully no snakes so far, so that's a good thing. We found another shelter down here by the water. This must be a common thing. Again, I'm making assumptions here, but I would assume it's people hanging out fishing and then ducking under the shelter during times of rain, waiting out the rain there and then going back to fishing. But you can see it's kind of it must be a common or popular hangout spot here for people to set up shop. How are you managing the hills, Heather? They are not messing around with this trail. This is clearly a motorbike. Oh, it is a little bit slick. The ground is crumbling underneath my feet. Definitely want to be careful here. You make it up okay, Heather?
Just leave me behind. Don't worry about me.
You're doing great. I have faith in you.
Focus on your video.
I'm taking care of our viewers here, our fans.
Take care of them. Don't worry about me.
This hike is a workout. I don't know if you noticed, this is a little more than the paved trails we normally do as far as a workout. Making a running go of it. You've got it. That's my conqueror right there. Champion! Oh look, another tent setup. And again, beverage containers, looks like some water, some beers hanging out, and chairs down by the water. So, another good hangout spot. Well, this is the definition of adventure. In the wilderness, unpaved trail. Not really sure where we are, but we have GPS on our phone. And yeah, I don't know. Hot and sweaty. What else do you want in an adventure, right? Okay, so we just came out back here, and now if you look, there we are along a road, and there's plenty of smooth sailing now, so it's a little nicer trail. This isn't trail, it's more sidewalk, but we'll see where this leads. To our surprise, after looking at the phone, it looks like we might have gone around the quarry mostly. That's pretty cool. We actually made it around, basically. So I think that was Tampines Quarry.
It's awesome.
I liked it.
Much more rustic than I thought.
Yeah, it was a lot of work kind of trekking up and down those little hills, and very hot, even in the shade. I thought what was most interesting were the shelters that were built, where it looked like people were hanging out and having a few cold ones. I could go for a cold one right now.
Me too.
All right, well, thank you for joining us on this adventure. Be sure to join us on future adventures here on the Singapore Expat. Bye.